How y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in. Join the conversation. Join the conversation. You see the tag right there. The active denial system is active now. In many of your cities, in the places that you call home, they active now. This is how they indoctrinate people with that Agent Smith syndrome. This is how they do it with this active denial system that been in place for a long time. You know what I mean? With some would remember Havana syndrome. You know what I mean? When they had this activated, when they do tests on people, it affects your mind. They can make you angry. They can push thoughts to you. They can make you feel hungry. They can make you feel sleepy. They can make you lose your mind. They can make you go insane. They could do these things. If you look right at the picture over my shoulder, this is how they do it. See them beams coming down? Those are the ultraviolet frequency waves that they use to actually put this spell on people or put this frequency on people. They could pick and choose exactly who they want to project this type of energy to. And it's also done through these devices. Can't even see my phone. But through these devices, you know what I mean? It's a frequency wave that they can send to you through your device. If you got a smartphone, a smartwatch, which all of us do, you know what I mean? Nowadays, they're giving them to you for free. You know what I mean? You ever ask yourself and wonder why? Why are they giving me all this technology for free? Why is they giving people on government assistance that they really don't care nothing about? Why are they giving you this shit for free? You know, it's because it comes with a cost. It comes with a cost. And in many of your organizations all around you is control of this type of technology. They know you inside and out because they actually can not only predict the things that you're going to think or the things that you're going to do, they can influence the things you think and you do. At times you got to wonder, is my thoughts really mine? Is the thoughts that I'm thinking really my thoughts? Or is these thoughts implanted by someone else? You know, you might be thinking about dumb shit for no reason. You know what I mean? A lot of the younger generation, you're susceptible to this. That's no slight at all. Because even the older generation is susceptible to this. But when you got a YOLO type of lifestyle and you out here and you just living your life and not giving a fuck, then yeah, you're more prone to doing the bidding of whatever system or organization is using this technology against you. And they use it through your phone, through your smartwatch, through your television, program you to be all types of things that you never even intended to be, to do all types of things that you never even intended to do. This powerful technology. Now, on my social media page, I actually put this paper out there. I actually put this document out there. It's a collage of all the different ways that they use this technology on you. You know what I mean? And it's just, you know, when I hear people talking about things, my man Billy Carson, he talked about it, he spoke about it, and I had to do a little bit more research. And what I learned is that this is ancient technology. You know what I mean? This is ancient technology, so they can embed this type of technology straight into the walls of your city halls, right? They could embed this technology in the walls of places where you go every day, your different municipality buildings that you go every day. You know, and you don't even know that you're under this type of control, that you're under this type of frequency, but you are. It's Havana syndrome playing out in Philadelphia for us, but it's not just Philadelphia. This is every major city all around in the United States of America. Every major city. When you think about why Why are people going crazy over in Chicago? Why the young people killing each other in such alarming rates and things like that all over the world? When things is happening and you just can't explain why, you just can't comprehend this shit. You know it's not supposed to be going on. You know it's not supposed to be happening, but yet and still it persists. These problems persist in our society with homelessness, suicide, genocide, pedophilia, all types of shit. All types of shit, thoughts of revenge and all types of negative thoughts, and why you can't seem to get past whatever stigma is holding you back from your dreams and goals. This because you still all are slaves. We all are slaves until you could break this mentality. This is what gives you that Agent Smith syndrome, the active denial system. This is what gives you that Agent Smith syndrome. That could cause you to do harm to your friends, family, community, yourself, especially people you don't care about. This is what they do to us. And we all go along with it. We all go along with it. They really don't even got to use this on the weakest of us, because the strongest of us can neglect the negative thoughts or neglect the waves, the vibrations that this type of technology sends us, right? But a lot of us, we go with the flow so much and we ride that wave. Remember that? Remember ride wave? The catchphrase. I ain't talking about ride wave the singer. I'm talking about they had a saying where guys were saying, hey, I'm gonna ride the wave. I'm riding the wave. Because something is popular or something is cool or something is hip. So everybody riding the wave with all the negative bullshit that people putting on social media and things like this. This is the reason why you ride that wave so easily. Because it's common practice now. After they put it in play, it's like they could press pause on it until they feel the effects of it weakening. Then they can start it all back up again and put you under this control. They can control the masses with this. They can make your city be real fucked up with this. They can make your life be really fucked up with this type of technology. They can stop you from doing things that you were supposed to do with your entire life with one push of a button, one keystroke. This is what we going through. I wish I could have got the full image on my in my background. It's not the full image. This is not the full document right here. You gotta go to my social media page to check that out. You gotta go to my social media page and check that out. And I'm still putting together more information. I'm not just doing this for me. They fuck with my life a lot with this shit. They fuck with my life, my mother's life, my grandmother's life, my family life. Turned the communities, my friends and family against me and everything. Using this type of technology. The heads of your Masonic orders know about this shit. The heads of your different people in power in your city know about this shit. Some of them don't, because this is secret. This is military technology that they use on us all the time. They place these active denial systems on vehicles. Think about them Google Earth vehicles that come through your neighborhood. Think about them Google Earth vehicles that come through your neighborhood. And they sitting up there supposedly taking pictures. And they actually will take a picture. But there's always an ulterior motive. They might be using that vehicle to take pictures, but also they could be using that vehicle that they're using for the Google Earth photos and everything. They could be using that same vehicle to survey the active denial system activity in your area and make sure that it's acting properly. Because it has to be maintenance. It has to be surveilled by somebody. Somebody got to do surveillance on this type of technology to make sure it's doing the proper thing in your neighborhood and in your communities. So there you go. You know what I mean? I've been saying it for a while. It's one big ass Ponzi scheme that we in. It's a racket. It's an extortion. You know, If you're a citizen and you're a part of all these organizations and things like that, because you get little benefits and perks from being a member or having an emblem, or you know what I mean, or knowing a secret handshake, or being able to get out of trouble with no questions asked, is because you're perpetuating the system. You're funding the system when you pay your dues, your union dues, your club meeting dues. And you know who I'm talking to. If you one of these people who participate in these organizations, in these secret meetings and things like that, then you know who you are. It's a shame, man. It's a shame because our own people help other organizations and entities do this to their own people. You know, you got family, friends, and you know, people that you love that's dealing with these type of systems, that's dealing with this type of thing that's being put on all of us. You know, these active denial systems don't just work on you. You know what I mean? Like I said, they work on. Look right here. Let me try to move out the way for you. Working all it, they could affect whether you want to work out. They could affect whether you want to get in shape. They could affect whether you have a certain skill or ability, and that's scary. To know that you're able to do something, but they can actively take that wherewithal or that ability to do a certain thing that's naturally innate to you. They can steal your time. Look right here. That's a little calendar right there. They can steal months, days, weeks, months, years from your life with this. They could effectively affect how you treat one another. They could affect the relationship that you have with certain people. They could affect the relationship that you have with your mother, your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins. People that you love, they could effectively turn you against each other. This is like a Medusa machine. Remember Medusa? The woman with the snakes on her head, when you looked in her eyes, you turned into stone. That's ancient technology for this. It's the same thing. They can essentially turn you into stone where you won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to get no type of leeway in your life at all because it's all in here and it's all in these devices. It's all in your phone. It's all there. They know all, they see all, and they control all. That's what they want anyway. Until you powerful enough or you pay those dues for them not to be using this type of technology on you. Because really, all of us are capable of doing anything we want to do in life, unless this is activated on you. If you don't know this is activated on you, how can you combat something if you don't even know it's affecting you? How can you effectively fight something or try to help somebody out? You ever been to the point where you knew something was bad for you and you still did it and you just couldn't stop from doing it? Could it be because what you got you weak or something, like you can't I forget what it's called, or is it because this system is working on you, making you do things that they know is going to kill you or hurt you or harm you, right? You ever known somebody, you keep trying to tell them, don't do this, is bad for you. Don't do this, especially children and stuff like this. Don't do this, is bad for you. Don't do that, is bad for you. This is going to hurt you. This is going to hurt you. You got to start getting healthy. You got to start getting healthy and trying to make a difference in somebody's life, but they just can't seem to come around to making that change in their life. It's not because they weak. It's not because that they don't, they don't want to get better. It could be because this is working on their mind. The frequency of this type of technology, the active denial system, it'll actively deny you health. It'll actively deny you prospering your life. It'll actively deny you peace of mind. It'll actively deny you love. It'll actively grant you harm to yourself. It'll actively grant you the things that's not conducive to the way you want to live your life until you enter into one of the houses of the Lord. See, that's the only time where they'll really let you be free of the grasp of this type of thing. Or at the same time, they might not. When you go into churches and things like that, or when you trying to do something that's to their benefit, to the organizations and the people running this shit benefit, when you giving tithes and offerings and you paying this and you paying that and you doing the things that they want you to do, because they like to play God. So when you're participating in them playing God in your life, that slowly start to let you gain some clarity. That slowly start to let you get better. But the moment you stop participating with their religion, with their organization, if you stop working at their jobs, if you stop working at their jobs, stop participating with their organizations, stop going to their churches and all this type of stuff, then they turn this shit up on you. Oh, now you're going to develop the drug addict. Now you're going to develop a drug addiction. Now your people going to start turning their back on you. You're going to start losing people out your life. You're going to lose your finance and everything. They control all of that shit. They control all of that shit. I got a message on my phone right now that they want me to touch so bad. They want me to touch this calendar message on my phone so bad. So it'll cut my video off. It'll take me to a black screen. And it'll take me to that, whatever it is, this little message that they got up here. They could actively send you messages on your phone. They could affect the way that the calendar work on your phone, so that way you get nut ass shit on your phone all the time. They can subscribe you to certain things on your social media and things like that that'll make you be a sexual deviant and things like that. You know what I mean? They could make you have thoughts and things like that. It's a lot of programming going out here. There's a lot of programming going on out here. And people got to wake up to it. I woke up to it the moment everybody turned their back on me. I'm more of a social experiment for myself. Because I'll do social experiments on other people and just watch you and observe exactly the things that you do and the things that you say or how you act, if you acting accordingly or not. I do that. I might give you some information and just sit back and observe how you act on that information. Right? They do the same thing to us. They do the same thing to us. And it's like, for a long time, I've been my own social experiment. I'll sit back and go through something just to see how everybody around me treats me at that point. You know what I mean? I'll sit up there and put myself through the fire just to see what's on the other side. A lot of times I've done this. You know what I mean? A lot of times I've done this. You know, and to be honest with you, I don't know whether it was me doing it or whether it was this system doing it or whether it was my ancestors doing it. If it's something more natural or if it's some type of technology that they're using on us, the frequency waves. A lot of this music and stuff got this technology packed into it. You know, a lot of our TV shows that we watch has this technology packed into it. Now, I want to touch on something, but I don't want nobody to get an attitude, because however you choose to live your life is how you choose to live your life. But this technology is responsible for the homosexuality going on. A lot of the LGBTQ shit that's going on out here, the commercials that they showing you and all that. And you know it's not of God, but you still gonna let people get married under the supposed eye of God, or into the, you know what I mean? And they doing this religiously. Now, I said it before I said that. If you choose to live your life that way, that's on you, right? That's on you, and I'm happy for you. If you find love, happiness, and peace in whatever type of lifestyle you choose to live, good on you. As long as you're not impeding on nobody else's progress, as long as you're not hurting nobody or anything like that, you have free reign to live your life the way you want to live it, right? In the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness, right? Life, love, and happiness, whatever the saying is. So I got nothing against my LGBTQ plus community out there, right? But the whole thing is, a lot of times, somebody will let you know that they're straight, they're heterosexual, right? But you would still try to push your gay agenda on that person. Why? Why are you still trying to push something that you know ain't right, right? Under God, when you look at the laws and commandments of God, you know it's not right. You would know a person not gay or whatever, they not with that type of lifestyle, and you would still try to push up on them. That's the system working through you. Because it's easy to hide the system when there's person doing a bidding of the system. When they're working on you and they're, you know what I mean? When you let somebody know that you're not like that and they still trying to push up on you and things like that, that's this system. That's a queer Agent Smith that's trying to get you converted into some demonic shit. Anything that's not of God is demonic. This type of technology is not of God. It's demonic. You know what I mean? I hate to come at some people's lives like that. You know what I mean? But it's like, it has to be said. Because a lot of people, not only with that, a lot of people are pedophiles, and a lot of people prey on children and things like that. I mean, the most wicked thoughts that you could ever fucking think. The most wicked thoughts that you could ever think. Where do you think a lot of those ailments, those mental ailments come from? Right here. It starts right here. They attack the children of God with this type of technology. You possess within you a piece of the Creator. You know what I mean? Why you think when you die, when you're about to die, you get close a near-death experience, your whole life flashed before your eyes. That's because not only your soul goes back to the Creator, the memories, the emotion, that goes back to the Creator as well. None of that is lost. All of that is stored. So you're held accountable for what you do here, right? You're held accountable for how you let this type of technology affect your life. When you know something is wrong and you still choose to do it, you're held accountable for that. When you know something is right and you choose to turn a blind eye, when you know somebody is right and you choose to turn a blind eye, when you see somebody doing wrong and you choose to turn a blind eye, when you see somebody being done wrong, when somebody's being fucked with by these people, by the CIA, FBI, by the Masonic Order, by the Eastern Star, when you see somebody's life going through shit and you turn a blind eye to it, you wrong. A lot of our people out here is wrong. I'm one of the examples of that. I'm out here struggling every day. If you look on my Instagram and my Facebook and everything, I've been telling people all along about all types of shit going on in Philadelphia. But do I got any help? Have anybody reached out to me to help me? I even got the Department of Justice Attorney General sending him messages and emails and what is it? The form that I was sending out, because I know how wrong they've been doing me. Because they want to perpetuate a stereotype. You can become an end to meet a multiple means, right? They could try to make you look like a terrorist. They could try to make you look like this, a drug addict, this and that. Also, they could take your property, so they could take things from you, so they could throw you behind jail, so they could keep on doing and practicing demonic rituals on you. They do this all the time to people. They do this shit all the time. I'm one of the ones that they did it to, man. And it's like, they'll continue letting you go down that rabbit hole, or they'll continue to let you live your everyday life until they feel as if people forgot about what you went through. And they'll let people forget about what you went through. And then they'll attack you again. Just when you think that you getting your life back in order, or you trying to get things back in place, if you a target, they're going to attack you again. And they're going to constantly keep attacking you. That's why I'm not letting up on they fucking ass. That's why I'm not letting up on they fucking ass. Because they constantly keep attacking me in my fucking life. Every time I turn around. If I make a new song, they got some bullshit to come the next day in my life. When I do good on my podcast, they got some bullshit the next day come in my life. If I'm doing whatever I'm doing, if I'm just trying to live my life, all my life they had some bullshit coming into my life every fucking day. You take one step forward just to take 2 steps back. And they make sure it's that way with this type of fucking technology. With the active denial system. They're actively denying you the lifestyle that you're meant to live. Until you pay them dues. Until you pay them dues, you are not gonna see the gates of heaven on this fucking earth. They'll make sure you go through hell on this fucking earth until you do exactly what the fuck they want you to do. One day, just sit and meditate and think. And ask yourself, are these my thoughts that I'm thinking? Or is these thoughts and ideas taking me or thinking me? You know what I mean? It's like sometimes something will happen in your life and you just, you know what I mean? You might not even feel no type of way about it, but you see the slight in it, but you might not even feel no type of way about it. And then a thought will come. And you like, damn, where the fuck did that thought? I ain't even think about busting this nigga in his fucking head. But the thought will come. The emotion will come. They can make you be whatever they want to be. I mean, if you don't have the mental fortitude, that's what it's called. The mental fucking fortitude. If you don't have the mental fortitude to battle addiction, the thoughts, the emotion, and all the type of shit that they put on you with this type of system, this type of technology, this type of frequency right here, nigga, this shit right here, nigga. Like, man, we doomed. We doomed. You gotta realize, man, we living in paradise. We could be living in paradise, right? I know there's an ultimate high and there's a place where we go that's much better than this place right now. But this place don't gotta be so hellish for everybody. And it's not. Because they pay the dues to get up from under this shit. The moment they not paying their dues or they not cooperating or they passing the message they not supposed to be passing, they activate this shit on them. And fuck your whole life up. Will fuck your whole existence up. Wipe your bank account clean. Make you lose your job. Make you lose your livelihood. Make you lose your family. Make people in your community turn against you. Make everybody think you fucking crazy and all types of shit. This shit is ruthless, man. This shit is ruthless, man. Y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta really, really, really fucking wake up. I know people, you know, a while ago had that saying, you know, oh, I'm woke, I'm woke. No, you motherfuckers is not woke. You motherfuckers is not woke. I'm here to bust you in your fucking head with shit like this to wake you the fuck up. I've been busting you motherfuckers in the head with all types of information to wake you the fuck up. I've been telling people how they stealing your what your grandparents leave over. What your grandparents left you in wills and things like that. You never even get to see. Because they take it. Why you think old people sit up there and give everything they own to a fucking church instead of giving it to their own family when they about to pass away? Because you don't got the mental fortitude once you get to a certain age. You don't got the same mind capacity. So they could effectively make you give everything over to a church or a mosque or anything like that. They can take everything from the family using this type of technology. This is what they do to your older people. They can make your older people do crazy things to you in your life. They did it with my grandpa, a nigga that raised me. A nigga that raised me, they made him go against me with this type of shit. Gave him the Agent Smith syndrome fast. Neighbors and all that shit that I knew all my fucking life. Agent Smith syndrome. They forget about a nigga. But I ain't forget about y'all. That's why I'm putting this shit out here. Family and all that shit. Friends and all that shit. Community. People that I trusted for all my fucking life. I ain't forget about y'all. That's why I'm putting this shit out here. So y'all can wake the fuck up. They say hurt people hurt people. I'm not hurting. Bitch, I'm very much happy. And I'm very much in love with myself. And I'm very much in love with spreading this fucking information. For you motherfuckers out there who can't, who don't have the mental fortitude to understand what you under. For you motherfuckers that don't got the mental fortitude or the strength to say no to some shit like this. When you know you're doing wrong to some fucking body and you still persist to do that wrong to a fucking person. You motherfuckers. That's why I'm putting this out here. Such a sad fucking shame, man. Such a sad fucking shame. The shackles ain't on our fucking neck no more. They ain't on our wrists unless you get locked up. And that's ultimately where they want me at. Probably. Hopefully not. I'm not going to nobody's fucking jail because I'm putting them out there. I know exactly what's going on out this bitch. They don't need to put shackles on your neck and on your feet and on your wrists nowadays. Because they already got the shackles on your fucking mind. They already got the fucking shackles on your mind. With these nut-ass devices and shit like that. They already got the shackle on your fucking mind. They can influence the music you listen to. They can influence the shit you watch on TV. They in control of everything. They can influence the food that you fucking eat. They influence the food you put in your fucking mouth. You can have a fridge full of healthy shit that you know you're supposed to eat. Because you got health problems or whatever. But you still gravitate towards the bad shit. Because they put the thoughts there. Y'all better wake the fuck up. Y'all better wake up fast, quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry, man. Because these people got a monopoly on not only the state, we're not only state property. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that group Beanie Siegel came up with. Freeway, O'Milio and Sparks, Chris and Neef and them. Think about state property. Why did they choose to name themselves state property? Because that's what the fuck we are. That's what the fuck you are. Until you're able to elevate. Until you're able to elevate your consciousness from out of this type of shit, man. Think before you speak. Think before you do something. Think before you eat. Think before you think the thoughts that you're thinking. Think before you act upon the thoughts that you're thinking. Because sometimes those thoughts ain't your thoughts. Sometimes you moving and carrying out an agenda of the powers that be. Man, it got us fucked up. They got us fucked up, y'all. They got us fucked up. And the sad part about it is, a lot of y'all is okay with being fucked up. A lot of y'all are not even only okay with being fucked up. A lot of y'all perpetuate the fucked upness that we have. With your posts and the things that you say about others and the shit that you choose to do in your life. Behind closed doors or whatever. The demonic shit. The slightful shit. You talk bad about a motherfucker. You stabbing motherfuckers in the back and things like that. We supposed to be here to help one another, man. We supposed to be here to love one another, man. We supposed to be here to build with one another, man. You know how the Tower of Babel was built? With each other, with everybody getting together and expounding upon their knowledge of the Creator, of the heavens. That's the Tower of Babel. This technology right here effectively will make sure that there's no Tower of Babel, that you're not getting closer to your God, to your Creator. This technology right here is why Muslims and Christians don't like each other. And you got different sets of religions that just don't agree with one another. When everybody got a piece of the truth, everybody got a piece of the truth. But you'll shun a person's truth. You'll shun their truth to your own detriment. You understanding their truth as well as yours will help you grow. But you'll shun that truth. This technology right here could keep flowers from blooming. This technology right here could keep your harvest from cropping, your crops from growing. This technology right here keep your kids stupid. This technology right here could make you homeless, put you in a bad state of mind, a bad place in life. Put fucked up thoughts of suicide and all that type of shit in your mind. This technology right here, man. It's not a game. It's not a fucking joke. I'm not doing this shit for fun. I'm doing this shit because you motherfuckers need a message, man. And not to call you motherfuckers, but my people need a message. Our people need a message, man. And, you know, if I got to go through it just so I could go down this rabbit hole and acquire this type of information and really look deeper into the information that I'm giving. Because that's what I do. When I look at interviews and things like that and I hear people say key things, I tune right in and I start getting my research together. I don't want that research to just die with me. Fuck no. I take that research and I come to God Concept and I deliver it to y'all. Whether you accept it or not, whether you choose to listen to my fucking podcast or not. Now you can watch it on YouTube and I thank the creator for that. That now you could go and actually see the passion and the shit that I'm talking about, man. That you can see the passion, man. I've been wearing this hoodie on every one of my fucking podcasts. Because I can't even go around here and get my clothes because motherfuckers got false orders of protection out on me. Because they under this. They under this. That's why I said it before and I'm going to say it again, man. Forgiveness is for you, not for the one you giving it to. So I forgive all y'all. But that don't mean that I'm going to fuck with y'all again because y'all weak-minded. Y'all weak-minded. And I know y'all part of certain organizations at times. You know, some people not. Some people just go along whatever rhetoric or somebody say about you, whatever rumor. So it's easy to deceive everybody. But some people's a part of these orders and things like that. So they allow something like this to happen and work on them. And they go with the flow. And they're rewarded for that. You know, and it's fucked up. I know a lot of people and you know, they got these positions. They walk around you every day. And you'll never know that it's people that walk around you every day that's handling you. They don't even know they handling you. They just think they going about their la-di-da-di-da day. But a lot of them don't even know that they handling you, man. A lot of them don't even understand it. I'm trying to see a couple of these images right here. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's deep. Shit is deep, man. We all just gotta do better by each other. And we gotta remember, you know what I mean? When we having a negative thought, stop and ask yourself, is this my thought or is this a thought that's being projected? Oh, shit, excuse me. Or is this a thought that's projected onto me by the active denial system, by the powers that be? You know what I mean? You know, this is scary shit. This is scary shit. Cause even me doing this podcast, you know what I mean? A couple times I don't witness I've been being followed and I've been being fucked with a lot of ways. And it's like, yo, you know, it's a scary thing, but it's even scarier for me to think that, you know, these people got this type of agenda out against me. You know, and it's like, whether I like it or not, whether they actively fucking with me or not, right? Nobody won't help me. And I'm not talking about the people out there. I'm not talking about y'all. Because to be honest with you, if the mafia and the Masons or Eastern Stars or CIA or FBI was fucking with your life, I probably wouldn't fuck with you neither. Because I got a family to think about. And that's real shit. I would wish you well and I would pray for you and I would hope you, you know, get out of your situation and you know, start to progress in life. But I wouldn't want to, you know, have too much ties with you neither. Because who want these people fucking with them in their life? If your life is going good, and then you start fucking with somebody who they fucking with, and then next thing you know, your life start going bad. And that's what this technology will do. You know, this technology will separate friends, family, community, and everything, and we allow them to do it. We allow them to do it. By not being strong and standing together, man, we got to be strong and stand together against some shit like this. Got to be strong and stand together, man. And y'all got to stop having that Agent Smith syndrome. Y'all got to stop chastising people and treating people bad because they're in certain situations. You know what I mean? Stop having negative thoughts towards a motherfucker because it's like, yo, it's not meant to be that way. You're supposed to be here for one another and care for one another, man. It's like, shit get overwhelming. You know what I mean? Shit get overwhelming at times. Especially the shit that I dealt with. Oh, man. Oh, man. The shit that I had to deal with all my life. And I don't like to, but I think about that. And it's like, I see that this shit has been taken a part of that. This shit has been a part of a lot of fucked up shit that happened in not only my life, but y'all lives too. Shit that my mother went through, I added up. You know what I mean? They separate all of us, man. And it's like, yo, if you're a person that they know got a certain calling on your life, and if you destined for greatness in your life, they'll give you a fucked up scenario that'll stomp your fucking light out like there's nobody business. They will give you thoughts that'll make you extinguish your own fucking light. They'll give you thoughts and feelings to extinguish and to fuck up another person's opportunities that you know deserve better. That's just sad, man. That's just sad, man. I'm about to close this episode out, man. Listen, just you know, I need any support possible. If you out there, if you hear this joint, if you like it, give me the thumbs up, subscribe. I got my music out there. I got my books out there. And I got this podcast out there. I'm just trying to enjoy my life, man. And not only just enjoy my life, to keep y'all aware, you know, to keep y'all aware and to let y'all know that there's people that still care. I still care about all y'all, whether y'all did me wrong or not. You know, whether somebody did me wrong or slighted me in some type of way, I still care. I still wish you well. I still love you. That don't mean I can ever be involved with you again. That don't mean that I'm ever going to come around again. Because you got to be careful, man. If a person let this type of thing affect their mind and let them affect the way that they think about you and deal with you before, they'll let it happen again. You know what I mean? Some people got to be taught to think outside of this box, to think outside of this type of control and these type of frequencies. You got to be taught to really master your thoughts and control your thoughts in order for you not to be affected by this type of technology. A lot of us not that strong. You know, if you getting help from somebody, they'll make another person's circumstances get worse. So that person could start thinking that you're the reason why their circumstances are getting worse, and then they'll stop helping you. That's how deep this shit go. It affects the relationships and everything with people, places, things. I'm an energy person. So if I get bad vibes or bad energy from a place, I'm really not trying to step foot in that place no more. I'm really not trying to be in that person present no more if I'm getting bad energy and bad vibes from them. I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm just keeping it a bean. And it's not because there's love lost there. Yeah, it may be, and it might not be, because I got people that I love that I can't even go around no more. Because of the fucked up shit they did in my life, or fucked up choices that they made or that I may have made or whatever. Because shit, I didn't always know about this. I've been susceptible to doing dumb shit too. But understand that they make you do a lot of dumb shit for ritualistic purposes, for demonic purposes. They'll make you do some heinous shit, you know, in your life with somebody, with somebody you don't know, with somebody you know, with somebody you care about. It's like, yo, it's just, they play people against people. They play people against people. And they use their technology. They use their, they use what they got against you to keep you enslaved and to keep you separated and keep you hurt, down, depressed. They can depress you with this shit, man. They could put you into a state of depression with this shit. They could put the state of depression into children with this shit. They could determine whether your child is active, got an active life, whether your child is, doing well in school and all that shit. They could actively do that type of shit with this type of technology, man. That's why I'm going to leave y'all with this. Be very mindful of your children. Be very mindful of what your children are watching on these TVs, on this television, on these phones, on these tablets. Be very mindful of your children. Be mindful of their friends. Be mindful of the people your children are hanging around. Because a lot of accidents happen. Children don't know about this shit. A lot of children fuck with them guns and shit like that. And they'll pick up a gun that they don't know is loaded and decided to point it somewhere and pull a trigger, and it might be at another child. And then you got a dead child on your hands. Or they might pick up a loaded gun or something that they don't know is loaded and decide, when they know damn well their parents and everybody taught them not to point this gun at nobody or themselves, or even to play with this gun. And they know it's not right, and they still do it. Why? Not because it's just a child being a child. Because of this technology right here. It's that way, man. It's that way out here. You got to realize that the slave change is in your mind, man. The slave change is not just in your mind like, oh, it's your way of thinking it. No, it's literally in your mind. It's literally a frequency that they pass to you. I got a smartwatch on now. I'm pretty sure they, you know what I mean? They've been working on me for a long time. Sometimes I just wake up and I don't feel like doing shit. Sometimes I fall into a state of depression, or I fall into this or that. But I always got the mental fortitude to think and say, is these my feelings? Are these really my thoughts? Because I'm not a negative thinker. Are these my thoughts that I'm thinking? Or is these thoughts coming from somewhere else? Check out that show Ghost in the Shell. It's a Japanese anime called Ghost in the Shell. Besides all the cyborg shit, right? It's like they got a message that they tell people about, they just touch on key things that really resonate with me. They Ghost in the Shell get me thinking. You know what I mean? Like, is there somebody else passing you thoughts? Is there somebody actively that can say shit in your mind that you hear? And you might hear a voice in your mind. And it's like, was that my thought? Was that my intuition? Or who was that? What was that? What was that thought, or that the thought of that voice that I heard? What was that? Was that demonic, or was that the creator? If it was this, if it was a voice of negativity, if it was a voice of depression, of hurting yourself or hurting somebody else, a lot of times it's this technology. A lot of times it's this technology right here that I'm talking about that'll put you in a place where you want to hurt yourself, hurt somebody else. That'll put you in a place of depression and stagnation. That'll put you in a place of unhealthy eating, of all types of shit, man. It's this technology right here. You know? I want to give a shout out and a thanks to all the great thinkers out there. I want to give a shout out to all the great thinkers out there who puts information like this out there so brothers like me could find it, so I could deliver you the truth. So I could deliver you, what I know, what I found out. My hypothesis and synopsis on all of this shit that we going through in this modern day plantation in Williams Pen. You know what I mean? So yeah, support the music, support the books, support this podcast. Go to my channel, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Because I need it. I'm still in the woods with my situation. You know what I mean? That's why I can't even make connections and do the things that I want to do. I got music where I could go and do shows. I could go do a show, and be on stage doing my music. I can't even do that in my city because I don't trust no fucking body. You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's why I'm not out there performing and all that shit. I can't make no bread to go to other states and perform. And I'm damn sure not performing or working for anybody in Philadelphia because I don't trust this fucking state. I don't trust this fucking city. It's not y'all. It's not the people out there. Trust and believe. It's not the people out there that I don't trust. It's this type of technology. That when you're inebriated, when you're drunk, when you're high and shit like that, you're more susceptible to this type of technology. That's why I can't really be, that trusting, because I still got a life and I still got lives that I got to look after, and that's that. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is Mr. Pagan, over and out. Peace.